In the heart of Japan, between the mountains of Mie and Shiga, there once lay quiet rural regions that revealed nothing extraordinary from afar. Yet they were home to one of the most influential groups in Japan's military history: the ninja. These were not secret villages, as portrayed in popular imagination, but small clusters of farming families that became renowned for passing down skills of reconnaissance, concealment, and covert work through generations. The most famous of these regions were Iga and Koka, two areas whose rugged terrain, mountains, valleys, and dense forests, kept their inhabitants isolated and allowed unique skills to develop. Ninjas were not supernatural beings. They were simply experts in gathering intelligence, moving unnoticed, and practicing forms of light combat created by farmers who needed to defend their land when official authority failed them. But the story that has puzzled historians is not about ninja as individuals. It is about the disappearance of their rural communities from history as an organized force. In the late 16th century, the Iga region faced one of the most violent military campaigns in its history: Oda Nobunaga's invasion in 1581. Samurai forces entered the area with overwhelming strength compared to the small villages scattered across the mountains. Records state that large parts of the region were destroyed, many defenders were killed, and the survivors dispersed. Some fled deeper into the mountains, others sought refuge in nearby villages, and many simply left the world of the ninja for good. After the wars subsided and the peaceful Tokugawa era began, there was no longer a need for independent reconnaissance groups like the ninja. Central authority was imposed, and the combat clans ceased to operate. No document ever recorded a single village vanishing overnight. But what was recorded was the disappearance of their military role, followed by their gradual fading from official records. Some former ninjas became guards, others returned to ordinary farming, some worked in local policing. Japan had changed dramatically, and with that change, the villages that once relied on secret warfare lost their purpose. And so, it was not one village that disappeared. An entire community identity dissolved, its networks dismantled, and its people absorbed into wider Japanese society. Today, when researchers visit Iga and Koka, they do not find hidden villages or mysterious sites, but traces of old rural homes and a handful of documents pointing to families once known for their skills in intelligence and observation. All that remains is a faint imprint, one that seems to fade between the pages of history. The disappearance of the ninja was not a supernatural mystery, nor an inexplicable mass escape, but a direct result of political change, the integration of small rural communities into a larger national structure, and the end of any need for a warrior who works in the shadows. The wars ended, and their role ended with them. Yet despite this, the legacy of those villages still lives on in Japanese culture, archives, and collective memory. And perhaps, in the way the Japanese speak of their past, you can still sense that the men who once lived in those mountains, who knew the terrain as clearly as one knows the lines of their own hand, never truly vanished. They merely changed, and they left behind a history worthy of being told, exactly as it was.